evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall at the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweights between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Muhammad Ali's ring walk, he just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
And they're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. He snaps a jab. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Ali's hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. It's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Combination to the head. So a lot of people would say, hey, this is a little bit of a challenge. Tyson's fighting a guy that can stand the outside, can move, can utilize the jab. How do you see it?
I see it as a guy that Tyson's fighting, the kind of guy that Tyson has prepared for since his amateur days, since me and Cuz even had him in the gym, because he knows that most guys are going to want to stay away from him. Not only because he's short, but he can hurt you. So he's ready for this kind of style. Hey, he doesn't expect guys to come after him.
Some defense.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
A well-placed overhand right. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that he's... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Ali dropped. Muhammad Ali went down after eating that power punch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Nice work here. Good job. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch.
Muhammad Ali's got to find a way to survive and maybe even do more than that. He was knocked down in the last round, and here, you know, all eyes are on his status here to start this round.
Well, Joe, don't put too much on his plate in this kind of situation. Right now, surviving would be enough. He can worry about winning later on.
Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, that's a big shot to the head. Tyson's right hand scores well.
Finish with a hook.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in. You want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
How about that left hand? Accurate hook.
Keep working the jab.
What impact from that uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Nice jabs there by Mike Tyson. How important are these mental gymnastics that Muhammad Ali twists and turns, like his pre-fight antics with Sonny Liston in terms of him getting the results that he wants?
Well, I think he looks for two things. It's a double-edged sword. One is that, you know, he can kind of invade the psyche of his opponent, weaken him a little bit. But it's also for himself. It's to build himself up, to give himself something to aspire to, something to make sure that he lives up to. Puts himself on a spot that now he has to be sure that he handles.
And that's the end of round two. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie, didn't you?
Yeah.
Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Muhammad Ali's and Tyson's hurt from that. Look at that. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
Hurry up!
1, 2, 3, 4,
Get up,
5, 6.
Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today. Piercing jab by Mike Tyson. Good right hand by Muhammad Ali. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Tyson scores with a jab. Muhammad Ali's being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. Nice block by Mike Tyson. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Good fighting, snapping shot by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson with a big score there. For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
Commits to the straight right. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Ali's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Look at this. He got banged up real good, but yet he's throwing back punches.
Well, this is where nature can hurt you, because his nature right now is saying, I got to attack back. But right now what he needs is a little experience. He needs to understand not the time to throw back.
Good. Come on. You got to give me one more round.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. I need to box him. Wait for him to boom.
Wow, what a fight we've had so far. Just a chance to catch our breath as we start round number 4. They've traded knockdowns. Now you have them up 2 rounds to 1, Teddy. What's your thinking there?
My thinking is that the corners, they have indigestion. You know, they're looking for a little Malox or something to settle their stomachs. But the audience, they're having a good time because they know it can happen again.
Mike Tyson's landed a good, solid combination. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Tyson's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right. So, you know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious, like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Halfway through round number 4. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Use the jab.
Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Ali's hit by a counter punch there. Ali's stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. A well-placed left hand up top. And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
I want to see you land that overhand, right? Don't go straight in. Give him a little feint first.
You got to watch the water in the corner.
Beautiful. Nice movement there. Just keep that up. Just keep moving.
And we are back underway, another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Good flush shot upstairs. Mike Tyson's tag. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Mike Tyson. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Tyson's throwing lots of punches and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Looking good.
Fine work with the double jab downstairs. Ali's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And it's over. This This fight is over. Tyson's won this by TKO. The ref has seen enough. He stopped the fight.